Hey guys, welcome back. So between the last video and this video, I've been a bit busy getting quests done. Um, Flight's gonna be a pain, but we ignore that. Anyways, the Rudie challenge has 11 characters remaining, 4 of which are the OG mains, 5 of which are the OG mains, 4 from the Christmas event, then Skirm and Bassy. And I figured we should end with Bassy. Meaning we have to get through all of the Christmas events, Squirm, and the rest of the mains. So let's get rid of the last of normal. Now unfortunately I don't have Squirm's trinket yet, which is kinda a problem. So if I can't do Squirm, I'm forced into starting the Christmas ones a bit early. So let this golden reindeer shine away. Do note that this is only one of the 2 golden skins I got for the Christmas event. I did not end up getting Bobette in time. I got them the last day possible. And Cole, I just could not get Cole to spawn in for the life of me. But that's before the buff traits. So maybe not. Oh, it's Toodles. Anyways. We got Festive Lights, and we all know that I'm just gonna rock manual here. Where is Machine Manual? For those who don't know, Rarety Challenge is a special challenge where I have to get to a multiple of 5 floor, depending on the rarity of my tune. I'm currently playing a common tune, so I must get to floor 5. I'm only allowed the trinket that the tune themselves gets, which is required, and then 1 trinket from the enemy's shop or the lethals. I picked manual for the increased speed of the machines, considering my ability increases my move speed. And yeah, with the new floor event and the Twisteds coming back, I am excited to see how this comes out. Along with that, I'm scared for one of them in particular. It's none other than our favorite bunny, Coca, who I am happy to say has a good skin finally, and I kinda regret not buying that skin first. I only have one of the new Christmas, Easter skins, and it's Pebbles Bunny Rabbit skin. As per usual, no buying from the pre-game shop. Let's get this run started. Okay. Rough rip, we need to figure out what floor we got. Nothing. Let me out. Oh, okay, this floor. Yo, we got a Connie, floor 1. We got baskets already. So what horrors upon human comprehension are there? Foxy Boo. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Foxy Boo. He looks a bit different from the last time I saw him in Project Playtime. Gotta admit. Yeah. Oh, piss off. No. That's why you don't see me. Leave. Shoot. I will be using my ability every floor. I need to in order to get tapes. Not tapes, baskets. There's more skins coming Wednesday, there's all the current skins, and I am behind on schedule. Because I only have, again, Pebble Skin. And I want to get all the current skins and the stickers before Wednesday when the new skins drop. We know they don't drop Wednesday, they drop Friday. My bad. So before Friday. So that gives me slightly more time, but not by much. I did say I was going to record over the weekend a lot, but I ended up just not. I ended up grinding out for a game where I am going to be revealing a little project I've been working on the side. It's been a huge project, and I've been working on multiple aspects of it, not just one, so don't think I've been wasting all the time in the world on nothing. I've just been forced to split my attention for a bit. But I am happy to announce that soon you guys will see the first video. Actually, you guys will be seeing it here shortly, because it will be released with this video. So yeah, of the 3 videos being released at the same time, we have this video, we have the Ginger video, which I'm assuming will be a pain in the ass. This is the first time recording. And then we have the special video. The TDS video. Not TDS, the Arena Tower Defense. ATD is a game that's shown up on my channel multiple times, but I finally have a reason to keep playing and providing content for it. And I can't wait to just do it. Now, I will say, when playing Rudie, I prefer to go double down on cooldown, because it's just best for Rudie. Constant ability usage is insane, because you just get so much distance that you can distract pretty much anything as Rudie, making them a great pick for a distractor. Like, no cooldown trinkets still have only a 21-second cooldown. That's not bad. Okay, there we go. I cannot buy the one item I want. We don't have to worry about Twisted Danny. They cannot show up. Though Twisted Danny might actually be a small threat. Not too big of a threat still, but a small threat with the new floor event. What I'm hoping is that in one of these videos, we get the almighty Bassie. Actually, for all the mains, we will. Because the mains have to get to floor 20. Okay, so we have 2 here. 3 here. Oh, and the Yata. Not a fan. The Yata's not one of those twisted you think of when you think of problematic. Unless maybe you're talking about Distractor early on, but meh. Yeah, they're kind of a pain in the ass to me. They're faster than any other Twisted of their rarity when walking, as you can see. Which I guess is somewhat convenient for times like this, where we're just waiting for them to round the corner. No attention span ain't too much higher. I'm just gonna do shrimp it like this. I am not appreciating the lag. There's not much I can do about the lag though, so. Thankfully, Rudie has a tier 3 skill check, so. Fairly easy to hit. Great skill checks back to back. I will say this now, as Bassie, I am running Thinking Cap. Just a bit of a spoiler. Like, for most of the mains I want to run either Dandy Splash or Train Whistle, because like, I'm never running those anyways. Well, nah, Train Whistle is actually kind of good on Rebecca. Not Rebecca, on anyone other than Rebecca. But Matthew needs the skill check, I swear. Speaking of, I also plan to make a video on Hissy Fit Solo. I made a stream on that. I failed. Because the spawn rates of rares were astronomical and I got a rare in half of the floors I played. That's the streamer luck showing up in the worst way possible, I swear. Ooh, actually, I want that. I'll take the tips as well. But yeah. I guess I should very quick talk about trinkets since I didn't even consider talking about them. Not that, again, they do much. I'm just doing machines 10% faster. That's the only difference between this and no trinket, because Festive Lights is the Christmas version of Egg Ritter, which I should honestly have used instead. Because they're just the same trinket, different font. But no, I stick true to the challenge. And even the sub-challenges within I stick to most of the time. Such as Shopless Connie. Not that it mattered. You know, if there's something I wish they buffed the rates of, it's Dandy. Make it so that he's guaranteed, not just have a chance. Make him an actual presence. And do not reset his aggression after he becomes twisted. Like, that's all the buff. He needs to become slightly more threatening. An actual factor to take in consideration. Anyways, I need something to talk about for the next 3 floors. And you don't get to suffer from my choice of it being about something I definitely have a hot take on. So here's the hot take. Tisha's fine. Tisha should not be touched. Unless it is to change her ability to buff herself. Quell needs to leave Tisha alone. Like, I keep seeing everywhere. I actually watched Danny's World content that someone says that they need a rework or change of sorts. And no, they don't. And it's very easy to tell why. And the answer why is simple. When do you get Tisha? Right when you start the game, pretty much. After the first 2-3 games, you're able to buy her. She shouldn't be on the same level of mains, let alone event mains that should be worth the time sink that it would be to get them. And the fact that people are upset that Flight is just a outcast variant of Tisha is kind of silly to me. Because, like, yeah. You have to put a lot of more dedication to get Flight, because you have to log in during a certain time of year to actually be able to find them, and then you have to unlock them with the currency that you cannot get at any other point of the year. Hell, if they were worse, I would be more concerned than angry. Like, I feel like Hole was meant to be more of a joke tune on the side that Shrimpo is, because of the trinket. Oh my god. I don't know who it is, but I'm assuming it's Boxy Boo. It was indeed Boxy Boo. So yeah. Hot take is Tisha's fine. Leave her alone. Unless it is to make it so that she can buff herself. In which case, I won't complain. Yeah, and especially, like, since people compare Gordy and Bobette, like, yeah, they're mains. They're kind of meant to be better than the others at their specific job. Again, it's just one of those things where it feels so stupid to hear people say when we think about it from the point that they're not meant to be a really good tune you're meant to play throughout the entirety of the game. Yacht is really good. You unlock them after being able... You're only able to get them after you get 25 other people. You put in the dedication and work, you get a good tune. You put in next to no work, you're getting a good tutorial tune. Because that's all that Tish is meant to be, a tutorial. There are 4 starters in Dandy's world, and only 2 are acknowledged as such. Tisha and Toodles are tutorial tunes, or starter tunes. Their whole point is to teach you about a mechanic, a playstyle. Toodles is meant to teach you about a more stealthy approach to the game. Meanwhile, Tish is meant to teach you about the supportive role a tune can play. And, by accident, how to distract. Naturally, Flight's gonna be better. They're built around the idea. And not just meant to teach a player and ease them into how to play it. They have more potential because of that. See. Like, I don't see people really talking about Toodles getting a rework, or Poppy or Boxton. And, like, it's what baffles me the most. That it's like only Tisha I see as the example that tunes need a rework. And one video said scraps, which they got a rework. And I actually appreciate the fact that they're slow with high stamina. That just makes them fun to play. Are they good? No. But they're fun, and that's what matters. So yeah, Tisha is fine. She doesn't need a rework. She doesn't need a buff. Not saying that I won't appreciate one, but leave her stats alone. She doesn't need a new ability. She needs to be able to buff herself. If we're gonna look at tunes to rework, we should find one that's actually having a problem. And again, scraps. I know I just said I love the playstyle and all, but reworking her makes sense. After all, she's a rare tune. You have to put a decent bit of dedication into getting her. Her ability is a bit lackluster, and her stat spread is nothing really amazing. Granted, if they swapped stamina to be a half-decent stat, then she'd be great. But right now, stamina is a pointless stat. Stealth is the second worst. Then again, take that with a grain of salt, considering I'm a solo runner. But it doesn't matter. Like, I don't get what's wrong with Tisha. Like, if you guys are under the same belief that, like, Tisha needs that rework, please, like, help me understand the point of view you guys are coming from. Because I want to be able to understand it. Personally, I don't, but I haven't been able to find someone who agrees with that point and be able to talk to them. Because, like, none of my friend group seems to have a problem with Tisha. We just don't think of her existence most of the time unless it's twisted, in which case she's annoying. So yeah. Now, one thing I would love to see reworked is Rudie, who has the same ability as Flutter. So, change Rudie's ability, please. Make it passive to make them slightly faster. That will be enough. Or better yet, make them have a fun mechanic where they're able to ignore the slippery effect when on ice, since they're meant to be a Christmas tune. Let them feel like a Christmas tune and not a tune meant for all year round. Like, another is Twisted Flight. Like, oh my god, I can't say how much I hate Twisted Flight enough. They're just Twisted Flutter, slightly slower. That's it. And that is stupid. There's no identity to it, and it's not memorable. You know, unless you're like me who hates Twisted Flutter, in which case hearing that there's a more common second one of them does not help. And also, as much as like I like the new map, I hope we get the old map. Because honestly, I prefer the old map over the new map. No, but I love the new Spring Breeze. The Spring Fever. Yeah, Spring Breeze. The Spring Fever is so cool, I love it. Okay, no Coca. No Coca. I take anyone but Coca. We got the old map. We got Eggy. We got an egg. Ah yeah, back when maps were actually meant to be difficult to traverse. Can we go back to more of these maps? Like respectively, like I enjoy how cramped it feels. So yeah, time for a small bit of a ramble here. But can we get more compact maps? Like they don't even need to be small. They just need to be tight. Because, like, I get the idea. Rework in gift shop and all. Honestly, gift shop was annoying. It is definitely worse now. Like, one of the biggest problems for it was definitely the lack of direction. And you know what? Yeah, no, it didn't fix the problem. And like with Twisted's like Russian Pebble, who can see it from cross map with no problem. The more open of a map, the more dangerous it is. Like there's of course that danger of a compact map, like things can come around at any corner at any point. But I shouldn't have to feel like I'm in the middle of an open field anytime I try to get anywhere on a new map. But yet every rework, every new map, like it feels like I'm just in an open field everywhere. I think that's my biggest complaint about the newest like map reworks and all. They're not bad. Design-wise, I appreciate them. Hell, as a secondary map, formation of them, or tertiary, or whatever, like, adding them on to another map variation, like how you would with Garage, beautiful. Love it. Amazing idea. But using it as a rework, like, no, please, no. Honestly, I prefer old gift shop, not just because I am used to it, but because it just felt more, like, it had more personality. These more open maps feel open to be open. Not like they're open because they should be. Art Gallery, amazing exception. Hell, I say that was the best open map they've made. It has a bunch of open spaces, but it still feels like what it should. But gift shop? Like, have you seen a gift shop for a huge company? Like, no gift shop's gonna be that openly spaced. That's for a cartoon. That's like going to Disney and expecting the same thing. Like, I get. Like, of course, there's a lot more series and all for Mickey and all. But still, you'd think that the gift shop wouldn't be too much different. And yet, the way they reworked it is just, oh, now it's really open. Yeah, and? Anyways, we did the challenge. This was 30 minutes of me rambling. So yeah. There's a hot take, and there is my opinion on the new maps and the rework designs. Anyways, I'm gonna go find a Twisted Die, too. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Goka! Bye!